dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. So Taurus, this is your reading for this week. There is immediately this energy of indecisiveness, inconclusive, confusion. There's something that you're trying to understand, or you're trying to resonate with, and it's just not clicking. Is either the way somebody's explaining it, or it's just you're trying, but you're coming up blank. It's like the harder that you try to understand something or to resonate with something, the harder that it is for you to actually do so. And this really gets you in this space where then you start to question everything, whether it is your journey, your path, whether it is other people, whether it is certain outcomes, or whether it is like your desires, your dreams, your wishes and things like that, and it really makes you feel very ungrounded. Going out into nature, and I know that everybody has their own different personal experience, personal preferences with certain things, but for you, Taurus, this week especially, there is a needing to reconnect with nature, with Mother Earth, whether it is just going for a quick like 5-10 minute walk, whether it is going for a hike, or just simply stepping outside of the house and just breathing fresh air, right? Getting outside, and just catching your breath is kind of like the energy that I'm picking up. Now, whether you want to do this barefoot or with shoes on, it is up to you. It really doesn't matter, but there is a sense of like needing to reconnect with Mother Earth to kind of help you ground yourself, to start seeing things clearly. For those of you that this is more of a spiritual sense, where you may be feeling confused, where you may be feeling like something is just not clicking, or something is not resonating with you, again, needing to go out into nature, regardless of whatever it is. Reconnecting with nature, I feel, is going to give you that clarity that you're seeking, is going to give you that space to kind of allow the answer to come to you, instead of you trying to forcefully get it. There is a sense here needing to kind of look back. And I say that for the simple reason that there is a lesson that needs to be looked at. Let's put it this way. Anytime that you try to force anything, anytime that you try to kind of make something fit that didn't fit, what happened in that moment in time, right? What happened? What was the outcome of that? Versus when you allow yourself to surrender and you allow yourself to kind of go with the flow. What was the difference between those two outcomes? And the more that you realize it, the more that you surrender, and the more that you allow Spirit to guide you, and you stop resisting so much, the more things flow more easily to you, the way that things manifest a lot quicker for you. And that's kind of like the energy that you're being kind of pulled back to, like, hey, you're resisting, or you're trying to force something, or you're trying to hold on to something that really you have to just let it go, right? The answer is going to come to you the moment that you release that control and that hold that you want to have on a specific situation. Now, for those of you that this is including a significant other, it's like some of you want your partner to be on the same page as you in a certain situation, and you're just not understanding why they can't be on the same page with you. And it's like, okay, does being on the same page means, and at this moment in time, let's put it this way, does that mean agreeing with what you are saying, or does that mean respecting what you are, like your opinion in something or what you're saying, and then vice versa, you respecting what they are saying and you respecting their opinion? Because then at that, even though the two of you have a different viewpoint on something or different opinions in regards to something, when you come to that common ground where you respect respect each other's opinion, whether you understand it clearly or not, whether it resonates with you or not, then it allows the two of you to actually meet a common ground and have something that works for the both of you. Now, if you're not having any issues with relationship or anything like that, in anything in life, sometimes you have to kind of take a step back and be like, wait, am I trying to force my own beliefs and my own opinion onto a situation and not allowing it to unfold naturally? Because there is something here that wants to unfold naturally, that wants to allow you to have a sense of clarity, a sense of balance in your life, but you are the one that is resisting to that balance because you want to be in control, right? And for a lot of you, this stems from things from the past, right? Where you may have felt that other people were in control of you, where you may have felt that you've lost control in certain situations. And that is completely normal, right? With the experience that we come to experience on earth. But you have to realize that within those moments of not being in control, things unfolded, whether you realized it at that moment in time or not, things unfolded in a way to get you back to balance, right? Everything comes in season. So why waste this season when you're supposed to be in balance? Why are you going to waste it resisting and trying to control a situation that is out of your control at this moment in time? There is an outcome here that is trying to come up, right? That is trying to lead you, that is trying to help you, and you're holding back. Now, a very simple thing, and this is an example that I use all the time. When you make a schedule, right? So I have a schedule, right, of the readings that I'm doing today, tomorrow, what I'm doing this week, etc. Now, I write everything down. I have my schedule, my monthly schedule, my weekly schedule, whatever it is. Now, when I write everything down that I want to accomplish for the week, I just jot them down. I don't do them prioritizing or what's hard or what's this or what's that. I just write them down as they come down to my mind, right? And then I kind of look and I'm like, oh, I'm going to start with this. Now, there is a need to have a little bit of flexibility, right, when it comes to certain things. And I feel that you have a structure that you like to follow. And when anything challenges that structure, you become almost like enraged or angry. And then you kind of want to give up. And then you're just like, no, I'm just going to wait till tomorrow and start tomorrow. And then it's almost like you wasted a day, right? You wasted time. And that's kind of like the energy that you have to kind of move away from. So in order to find balance, you're going to have to allow yourself a little bit more flexibility when it comes to your schedule, and allowing yourself not to want to be in control of every little detail, right? So if you are a manager at your job, right, learning to delegate and knowing that if you consider yourself a good leader, then those that are under you are going to do a great job, right? Because they're following your example. If you feel like you need to be in control of everything and you're not allowing those that work under you to grow and to learn, then what are you really doing as a leader? And that's kind of like the way that you kind of have to start looking at things this week, Taurus. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull out an oracle card. Now this can be confirmation to the reading, your advice, or something that you need to be aware of that is almost like staring you in the face and you are not wanting to see it. So give me one card, Spirit. One card, Spirit. See, there's even like trying to pull out a card is like there's so much hesitation that it's not, it's almost like, it's like, why are we resisting so much? Potions and spells. A pinch of this, a dash of that. Be sure you're sure before you call. Some of you want this balance, but you're calling in balance. You're calling in that grounding energy. But when Spirit is telling you what to do in order to achieve that balance, in order to feel grounded, you don't listen. So be sure that whatever it is that you're asking for, you're willing to surrender whatever it is the Spirit is asking you to surrender during that time. Well, guys, that is all that I have for you for this week. As always, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. Thank you to all of those that have been donating. It is greatly appreciated. And if you have not liked, share, or subscribed, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, all that information can be found down below in the description. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing. Guys, take care. Mwah! Love you all. Bye-bye.